Hey! Tatapat ka. Pinoy ba yan? Pinoy. Pinoy ka, bro. What's up? JD. What's up? Let's wait a little bit for the other peeps. How you guys doing? This Tuesday. Took me a few seconds there. I'm feeling a little bit bitter. A little bit bitter. I want to go home. Just doesn't want to go in. There you go. Teach you some math? Did you read the about? Yes, I am Coach Nyok, math teacher by day and game streamer by earlier in the day. Yeah. What kind of math do you want to learn? Whew. Let's get to Wordle first. No, not. Just a sec. Yeah, nobody's hit me up with the PlayStation 5 Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm not buying the PC version yet, just because, you know, it costs quite a bit. Costs a pretty penny, you know. I don't have that money. Right. Nukes. That's your starting word? Always? Okay, let's try nukes. U is kind of not normal to come up though. But let's try it. Nukes. Hey, there's a U. Okay. Alright. What other vowels do we have? You know math. What math is your favorite? Wordle math, eh? Mathmic. I just saw it now. Not really, but I just looked at the link that you had on the Discord. By the way, if you haven't already joined Discord. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. They have math name cards. Current affairs relate to math. But do you need to min-max it or something? Or is it just the names? Also, Happy Pi Day! Happy Pi Day, guys. March 14th. 3/14. Okay. I'm gonna burn this one word. Just to see. Okay. There is an L and an R. So SU. L. Surreal is 7 letters. So not that. Solar. Pwede ba solar? Sultry is 6 letters as well. What the hell? The card generates a random differential equation, and your opponent has to solve it before you do. That's funny. That is funny. Oh yeah. Put this in. I always do a sound effect for this one. Yeah, surly. Oh. Yep, that is correct. For sure. Yeah. Surly. Yesterday I got 4 tries as well. So yeah, that's that. Did you guys pick up Wonderland? Yeah. No, that's not a bogey, that's a par. So the free game is Call of the Sea on Epic. So if you have not claimed that, you can. Lamplighters League. Ano yan? Yeah, well, what kind of games? What kind of games are you playing? Tatapat ka. Are you still there? Right. Let's go to the game now. I think I left the game after doing some sort of side quest or something. Hogwarts Legacy. Look at that face. I was testing out the transmog system for the clothing, so that's why I had all of these things. So basically, I don't like it. I don't like it like that because you can have the best of both worlds. Like you pick. You don't see a beard. Yeah, that's true. You pick basically. This is
She'll get in trouble for this.
Cressida. Shut up first. So basically, you pick your gear that has the best stats, and then you just make it look like whatever you want to make it look like. Look, look at my stats. I wouldn't even say I'm in early game. I'm kind of like in the tutorial, but look at my stats. Look at that shit. Look at that. My God. Anyway, this one I did not change, but this is what I'm wearing. Light nightwear, and the defense is 20. What? How would the defense be 20 for pajamas? I don't get it. It just doesn't. Even if it's like magic, you know. But come on, it's just stupid. Okay. Look at that. Like silk pajamas with the highest defense of the stuff that I have. Like, how? It's kind of stupid, man. So this is how it works. So you equip something, all right? You equip something. Wait, what is that? This one's 11. This one's 4. Oh wait. Do I? Yeah, put it here, right? For Harry Potter. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Wait, how do you do it again? Oh, there. You go and change appearance in here. Oh, you can put your hood on or off. Oh, I didn't know that. I read up a little bit. Since when did gloves protect from stab wounds? Does it say that? I've read up a little bit on this, and apparently the game explains this nowhere in the game. The game literally does not explain this system, so it's easy to miss it. So you pick these things, change appearance. Now you can change it to this one or this one, but you will still retain the stats of the thing that you put in. So if you put in the highest stats, it's like it could be like a sleeper build kind of. You go out in your pajamas, but it's the highest stat. Oh, can we not change our shoes? Because that's kind of shit. Look at those shoes. Oh. The shoes come with this. Alright. My god, it's +9 offense. I hate it when games explain things. Not this. Not this. How would I know about this? This is different. This is different. I hate how this looks. Can I? Yes. Can I make it look like... Yeah, there you go. I'm still wearing it, but it looks like I'm not wearing it because I don't like how it looks. However, I like the stats, so it's right there. This is stupid. So the headwear, I can make it so that it looks like I'm not wearing a hat, but I'm wearing the hat because I am getting the stats. So there you go. That's it for now. You learn it in class? I don't know because I've been reading comments and everyone saying that it doesn't teach you at all.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
Is the sound
Thank you
alright for this?
asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Seems a lot of work just to carry books. That's amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around.
Snitch.
So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Markado ka na, Amit. You're gonna get it. Amit is a snitch. Amit's a snitch. A snitch. Why did Amit tell on you? Yeah.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Did he get charmed by you? She's cute.
I
Alright.
suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Diary in there.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Why would I wanna... Yeah, I am regretting not giving the marbles back to the little kid because... I think I get something by doing those.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Oh, there.
Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
There you go.
Accio!
I can hear it. I don't want to move yet.
Revelio.
I'm hearing it on the right side. This one.
Accio!
Wait. Dito.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew... Oh. What's the name? Gareth Weasley. He would have been expelled by now. Arbroath. Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie.
Revelio.
Revelio. Hey, that's a cool dude. This is the Slytherin corner. That's a cool dude right there. Bragging on other people's behalf was how I bullied. Bullied? This one kid in school who was a pathological liar. Can you expound on that? I don't quite get that. So, the lies that he's been telling you, Blue Flames discovered. Where? Oh, there. The lies that he's been telling you, you've been telling to others, so that they would, so that everyone would know how much of a liar he was. So he did. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted in here. Rumor has it that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Amazing. Even as a painting, he looks like that.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Yeah, I posted that. Or that. I was listening to Miki Matsubara's "Stay With Me" on repeat yesterday for quite a bit. Stay with me. That song.
Lumos.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's our bro, isn't it? Yeah. Why are you not talking to me?
Accio.
I wouldn't say
There you go. Lumos,
Lumos.
come with me. Stay with me. He'd come up with these ridiculous lies, and I'd go, "Hey, you were something, right? Go tell them about it." There's a lot of kids like that. I would like. I remember there was a phase when I would lie a lot. I would like brag about stuff, although it was something like so obviously a lie anyway, like because I was very into gear slots are full. I was very into Dexter's Lab at that point, and I was saying to this other kid that I had an underground lab or some shit. And he countered with, no, I also have an underground lab. And we were just bullshitting every day. Let's destroy this. Made sure to do it in front of a large group of people. Yeah. They should. Yeah. They should know how much of a liar people are. It's not good. And also people who, after you've confided in them a very big secret, immediately spills the tea to other people. Like, I'm still salty about this one person in high school. I think I talked to you about, like, oh my god, his profession is, oh wait, I'm still missing one more.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands.
Sorry. So his his profession, in his profession, not spilling the tea is basically one of the things that he needs to do. You know, not spilling the tea.
Revelio.
And he spilt the tea on my whole high school class. You know, when I told them something which was definitely not something to tell people about. Like, it was insane. It was insane that I even talked to him about it.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
I think garlic.
At that point, my secret, that secret, I have never told anyone about it. Never. And I thought he was trustworthy enough.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
And I told him, and I don't think, like... Barista. I don't think... Not even a day after. Not even a day after. People are already looking at me funny. Because the secret I told him is a weird one. It's a weird one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Style bullying was one where my victims weren't aware they were being bullied. And more importantly, I had a solid case of plausible deniability. What you did, like exposing someone for blatant lies, I don't think that's bullying. It's just he got what's coming for him, you know. And also, yeah, plausible deniability, for sure.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward to keep the diary a secret. I like her. Let's just give it.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Well, I didn't read it, if that's what you mean. Right. Tomes and Tribulations. Fig will be interested to see the book I found below the restricted section. I should take it to him. Sure. Oops. Ooh, I kind of like that music. Do you also hear like a weird, super high-pitched noise? Because like out of nowhere sometimes I hear it. And you know, I've just learned to ignore it, but yeah, it's annoying sometimes. I don't think it's tinnitus. It's not that bad, but I don't know. Not on the stream, like just generally speaking. Take the book to Professor Fig. Okay. Hello.
You
What's this?
cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood
Who
makes
is
no
this?
sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox.
Professor
It's
Sharp.
inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section
You
while
told
you were
this
with Professor
dude.
Black. It was a book we were after.
Alright.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Yeah.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
See, he's not even mad. He's very jittery. Did you drink 5 cups of
dear.
coffee?
Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Oh no.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir.
I don't know what it is for.
I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
Uh-huh.
She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail.
Yep.
My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I suppose, yeah, there should be some sort of magic. But probably not Reparo. Because the other pieces need to be in there, in the vicinity, for you to be able to do Reparo. I'm trying to read that thing on the board. Outstanding expectations, acceptable, poor, dreadful, troll. Outstanding exceeds expectations. Acceptable, poor, dreadful, troll. What is that?
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I wonder what this is. Plus 30 HP. The game's been giving me so much HP. Like, I don't think it's fair.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands.
Oh,
Also, the training dummy is still available.
okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow.
Oh,
and
hey.
it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
How does she know? How does she know? Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Hogsfield. Why is it all hog in here? My god, this game is big. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flue flames, side quests, and collectibles. Lower Hogsfield. Is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogwarts. In reverence to the school that taught them all, the inhabitants decided on the name Hogsfield. However, around the same time, the villagers of Upper Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield after Hogsmeade. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name. Okay, we're gonna go to Lower Hogsfield. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other
Professor Fig
locations.
and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, the game is now peppering me with these things. Garlic. Oh, Miss Garlic is also the professor? And the shopkeep? Let's go to herbology first, because we haven't done that yet. Hey! I think I already pet you. Wow! Arr! I forgot. Arr! They always do that.
Did you get your bit through?
Coming through. Coming through again. Oh, this is the greenhouse. Okay. Well, hello.
Revelio.
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom after class tonight. I find it helps stimulate my mind.
Wondrous onion again.
Oh, you can collect those dittany leaves. Right. Lock. Can't get in there.
Revelio.
Right, let's go in here. Yo, what is that?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
She looks very young.
How thrilling it is to have
Is this the
everyone
same
back
lady in
together
the
again.
store? Maybe
This
that's her
year will
mom.
be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First,
Oh yeah,
let's protect our ears.
this is the thing for you that would kill you with
Now,
the sound.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Did they just put a garlic in their ears or something? Pull the mandrake. Oh, petrify. Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
oil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket.
Warm, dirty
putting the
blanket.
mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Reparo. Easy
I'm
shit.
very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Did
Now,
we
for
learn
our
anything?
Next task will be planting
Oh.
dittany at our potting tables.
Okay.
You can all.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Nearly went deaf.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor.
She looks
Picked them
very
up in
young.
Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
What's that? You learned the school gives zero shits about standards safety guidelines.
Revelio.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
I haven't seen him. I mean, I haven't been into the class yet. I know him. Dittany. 10 minutes. Yields 5. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out?
Branch out.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Right. Yeah, I wonder...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay. I wonder who discovered that mandrakes
Nice
could
work in
kill you.
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Oh.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Oh.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Gryffindors fight with honor.
Oh, he's
offense.
Gryffindor.
Sorry.
Revelio.
Oh, we need to go down. Why do I need you
Home of the Chinese chomping
if I'm
cabbage.
leading the way?
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
You can just put your thumb back on.
Now, see that dummy?
Okay.
Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do you do that? Hold L1 and tap R to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Release L1 to equip. Oh. Alright.
Look at that! Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Damn. Can I pick it up again?
Honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
Yeah.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
Cruciferous?
Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
You
Take your time.
probably should go back to class. I'm gonna take all of this. This is nice. I'm gonna take all of this.
Revelio.
Can I plan in here? No? Oh. This one. Let me just snoop around a little bit before we go back. Huck them at someone.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
4 minutes.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Who should we chuck him? Let's chuck him. No, that's our friends now. Let's chuck him towards you. The dude we were talking to earlier. Oh. Well, we wasted that. Mallow sweet leaves. We wasted that. Thought it would work. Whoa, what is this? Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be, and it's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from beetroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all your students, I'm sure. Eleanor Everly. Okay. Alright. So this is Lenora, right? Hello.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Oh, this is ominous. Is he gonna figure into the story in a while? Okay, let's just wait 3 minutes. And harvest that.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't
Hey,
they?
Migs.
I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Green-fingered.
I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that in the next duel.
I do wonder about Professor.
What? Why did you stop talking? I was talking to you. Anyway. 2 minutes. Who are you talking to, Professor? Let me go back in 2 minutes. Hey, bamboos. These are Chinese bamboo, right?
Revelio.
Well, hello there. Chest. 58 gold. Some of these I can pick up. Come on, it's taking so much time. 1 minute.
Revelio.
Yo, let's go. Gear slots are full again. This is just so... Yeah, it doesn't sound satisfying. Like... Destroy. It breaks my heart destroying these things. Rustic sleeping cap. I get a sleeping cap out of that shit. It's just not good. Why would I have to destroy shit? Stupid. Use your magic. Use your magic, man. Let's use a magic backpack. It would be so acceptable, okay, to have a magic backpack that would just have infinite inventory in this game compared to any other game. But they didn't do it. My god. Magic backpack? Come on. Right, where to go now? Potions class. Let's go to potions class.
I bet garlic
My older sister's talking.
This is the one universe where you could have infinite bag space and nobody would bat an eyelid. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Then they'd be alright with it. It would fit in perfectly with the lore. Like you'd be like, alright, makes sense. Right? But they didn't do it.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
I saw an aura bag on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Why are you walking like that?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Heelys.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion
Oh,
can be used to sterilize and
this
even
is
heal
Amit.
a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
This is the snitch.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Nerd.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Just as I expected. Just as I expected. Again, Kingdom Come Deliverance, okay? You can say whatever you want about that game, but goddamn, the alchemy table on that game is so good. Yes, that. It's so good. It really feels like you're actually doing stuff, not just doing random button prompts. Oy.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
The one alchemy game, I just stopped playing it. Why is it blue?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Edurus.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
I think so.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Right.
Revelio.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Why is that? Why is that being blue right now? Why is that blue? What am I gonna do with that? Huh. Weird.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission
Oh,
to go
this
into his
is
office?
Gareth.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Shut up.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Fwooper. I can get you that feather, sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Aren't that valuable, but why can't you get your hands on it without my help? Huh. Why do you need my help then? Okay. Where did we go?
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Ooh, that's a cute bird. Now, definitely theft. I'm being resourceful, Professor Sharp. Memorandum date 31st of December 1875 from the Auror office, basically the police station. Subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries made to the shop's back entrance. Given that we know the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instruction to follow. Mongrel fur. Okay. So, Professor Sharp is a policeman? Okay, thank you for the lurk. Ashwinder eggs. Really? Okay. Look at how these things are just disappearing into thin air. But I couldn't somehow take all of the gear that I want.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Okay, this is your feather.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, if that ends up being a spectacular failure, don't get me into that trouble.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Yep.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Oh, so before he was a full-time policeman.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Emil
I think we grow
Darius.
most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's
That's
utter rubbish.
ominous.
Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
So, he's bad
Your
at potions.
should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Ow.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Endurus potion, a potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Okay. A rocky skin. You need Ashwinder eggs and mongrel fur. The other potions are locked. This one is Maxima potion. Increases spell damage. Invisibility potion. Yeah. Focus potion reduces the drinker's spell cooldowns. Thunder brew creates a storm around the drinker which will stun and damage nearby enemies. Okay. "26 seconds. So see, I didn't even need to
And now
do
we add
anything.
the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
I don't know.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Of course, it's gonna be a failure.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Okay, I better not get into trouble for that.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Oh,
His accomplice will
you
answer
better
to
not.
me as well.
You better not snitch on me.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
Yep.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I think there's some in...
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
There's some in, like some of the toilets, I think. I don't think there's like any good incentive to be bad in this game, which is not... It's not nice. Like when I lie, when I do the wrong things, it doesn't feel like I'm getting anything in return. It feels like I'm missing out on something I'm missing out on something and not getting anything back by being a bad boy.
I think there were doxy eggs as well.
Ooh, this is for Expelliarmus. Let's do that first, actually. Wait, where is that? I clicked it. This one. No path available. What do you mean? It's on the map. Oh no, I'm gonna get lost. Alright, I'm already lost. What is that? Why is it on the minimap, but it's not on the map? So it's this one. Let me... Wait. Let me untrack that quest. And then track this one instead. Where? Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge and cast Incendio on enemies. Ah, so I need to go to... Okay, so I need... okay. I thought I'd need to go to Hecate. Okay, crossed ones first. Let's go to crossed ones. Okay. Alright then. Oh, this is Hecate's place. No, let's not talk to you yet. Need to do the thing first. So we're gonna go to Luke and Brattleby. I haven't been using the flu locations, the teleport, because I want to go around and see stuff. Oi, wait.
Revelio.
What is this? Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it is allegedly one of Peeves' favorite pranking spots. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Incendio.
There you go.
Revelio.
This one,
Incendio.
I think you need to push that thing on top, but maybe you need some other spell for that. A push spell or something. Maybe the Expelliarmus spell, I don't know. Oh. This one, right?
Future champion coming through.
Protego.
Hello. Let's go to the training dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yep.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay. Accio, Fire, Incendio, and what's that? Levioso. Oh wait. Controller battery low.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Combo. Ah, okay.
Accio. Incendio.
Nice.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
There you go.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it
Thanks,
without.
Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Shut up.
Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Okay.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Sure.
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Let's
Are
do
you
this.
dealing with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Oh, you can go it alone.
We can make this a real victory.
Oh yeah, the cabbage.
That's the spirit.
4v2. Alright. Break through the red shields with damage spells, like the fire-making spells.
Hey, is that all you've got?
I'm the one.
I'm
lost. The cabbages don't work on people, I don't
They
think.
made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
I wasted
Good
the
luck out there.
cabbages. I wasted it. It's not working.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Springer. Incendio.
Do we need to be really close or something? It's not working. Okay, just kill me now. Just kill me now. It's not working.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
No, it's not. It's not the HP. It's not working.
Springo. Levioso. Springo. Confringo. Springo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Springo. Sendo. Springo.
Care to try again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out
It
there.
says when they have red shield, you need to do Incendio. Look at that. Break through the red shields with damage spells like the Incendio. Maybe you need to be very close.
Incendio.
There you go.
Confringo. Is that all you've got?
Levioso.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Hey. Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Find the one!
Levioso.
My God.
Care to try again?
This one's a little bit hard
I'm ready now.
because
Well, good luck out there.
you can get hit from anywhere. Got him. Oh jeez.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. You're better than that! Incendio.
You need to be very close for the Incendio to work.
Levioso. Accio. I'm still going to report.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good
Damn
luck
it.
out there.
Come on.
I just don't respect the game.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
The lag in between, it's just not responsive enough. It's not responsive. It takes a while before you click something and then it does something in there. It takes a while.
Stupefy. Protego.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo.
Levioso. Accio.
You see that? You see the parries that I'm doing? Oh no, not that one. Ow! I'm dying. Okay, I'm getting better with the parries. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
ready now.
okay.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Yeah, I forget I'm on hard mode. Okay. Let me deal with the yellow dude. Yellow shield dude.
Incendio. Levio Protego. Confringo. Come on. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
You could be.
Levioso. Incendio.
You could be mid combo, and then you can get hit. It's just, and the lock on is shit, to say the least. Okay. Right, this is not good. This is not
Care to
good.
try again?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready
Stop
now.
asking me.
well,
Just
good
go
luck out
straight
there.
back into it. Stop.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Lumos.
Levioso. Confringo. Oh, there goes my wager. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ah.
Finite.
Ah. So many things going on at the same time.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Need to be in a corner somewhere.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Was someone near me or?
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo. You're better than that.
Levioso.
Stupefy.
Confringo.
Confringo. Descendo.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Care to try again?
It didn't show. It didn't show that I was gonna get hit. It didn't show. The parry window is tight. It is tight. Sometimes it doesn't show that I'm gonna get hit. It shows the yellow thing, right? The yellow thing in front of his face. Sometimes it doesn't show. How do I know if I'm gonna get hit? Ah, it's just like. Okay, let's focus up.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo! Come on! Fringo! Levioso! Confringo!
Care to try again?
Look, if I didn't have this much HP, how would you even do this shit?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Also, the trap. Oh, the lock on is shit. It's not moving. I've been doing that the whole time. It's not moving. What is that? Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of HP in this game difficulty.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Maybe on normal I'd be OP. Look at this, look at this. I'm not changing. What is that? My god.
Incendio.
Levioso. Sendo.
Care to try again?
The care to try again is slowly turning into Margit. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. It's slowly turning into that.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Shut up. Can I skip that whole thing? So annoying. I'm getting exploded.
Incendio. Accio. You're better than that. Stupid one.
Also, they have
Try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Shut up! Just go straight. Why are they showing me this again? I know. Shut up.
There goes my wager.
Move. Ah.
Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Fringo.
Oh. Maybe it is.
Care to try again?
The lock on is not working.
Yes, I'm ready now.
It is not working at
Good
all.
luck out there.
Maybe I shouldn't lock on, but how would you not lock on? This is not melee. Look, it's not working.
Fringo. Fringo. Accio. Confringo. Fringo. Incendio. Confringo. Fringo. Fringo. Levioso.
I was not locked onto you. Why are you changing lock-ons? Ah. Yeah, just kill me.
Care to try again?
When I want to change the lock-on, it doesn't want to change. But then it does it automatically. What the fuck, game? Ah, so stupid. This game, so stupid. This is such a safe way to do it. I don't like this style. I don't like this style. Coach Herb. I don't like this style of fighting. It is effective though. But I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that, I guess. Why is the controller vibrating? What's that about?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Confringo. Protego. Your best of that. Stupefy. Confringo. There goes my wager. Fringo. Stupefy. Come on. Stupefy. Fringo.
I don't even know what to say about this game.
Protego! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Protego!
This dude on the left is faking. Okay. I suppose that's the way to go, but...
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Fringo!
Oh, sorry.
Stupid one. Fringo! Protego! Stupid one.
That's such a delayed reaction.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Sometimes it does something to the to other enemies, but the main difficulty is the lag. The lag is the difficult bit because the input lag. So while waiting for your thing, for your dude to fire off his shot, you're gonna get hit in between. It's just the input lag is a pain.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Protego! Levioso!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Come on. Stupid one. Levioso. Fringo. Protego. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Is that all you've got?
Thing is, when their shield gets shattered if you do a perfect parry, I am doing it. Thing is, if they're lined up like that, and if the shield is protected, if their shield is protected, then you cannot go through, which makes
Care to
sense.
try again?
And also the
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out
the
there.
attacks that are coming off screen, sometimes the game does not alert you that it's coming. Sometimes it does. So it's just so annoying. Look at the delay. I don't know why I'm saying look at it, but it's just the delay. The input lag is insane. Maybe it's because of the Elgato. Let me refresh it again. The input lag is insane.
Care to try again?
Because I'm watching through OBS. I'm not really watching it straight.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good
No.
luck out there.
No. I get a prompt for the normal spells as well.
Act like a winner.
This dude always goes towards the back. You ass. Stop going to the side.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Care to try again?
Try to look cool in front of the kids. Hey, hello guys, how you doing? I am Coach Nyok, math teacher by day and game streamer by earlier in the day. Welcome guys. Thank you, Evan Reich. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How you doing, guys? I am currently getting kicked in the ass by this game.
Good luck out there.
Have fun with the game. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying. It's Evan rigged. Oh my god. I'm playing it on hard mode, and have you been playing this game as well? Have you been? I'm playing it on PS5. Are you experiencing input lag? And would all of the attacks be? Would you be notified of all of the attacks so that you can parry them, or what? You're playing on PC. So input lag, yes. Yeah, I regret getting it on PS5. Number one, because I couldn't put a... This whole time, I've been trying to change lock on. It's not working. It's not working. My god. That's all I've been doing. I've been trying to... That part is annoying. Changing targets make you target the pendulum. Pendulum?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I'm sorry, I'm so... I'm so salty right now. Because, as in the title, I have been playing a lot of Souls games. You know, Bloodborne and stuff. Like, Bloodborne and these games, not really good. Not perfect with lock-ons and stuff. But the thing is, you don't have to lock on in those games. But in here, you have to. It's just spells. There's no melee. There's no kicking. If only I could kick him in the face, and you know, smack him with an axe. But it's just not working. I know, but you know, there's some bosses where it's just not one of them. You know, Shadow of Yharnam. You know. But at no point did I feel like the game was not fair because the mechanics were not working. You know, it's just hard, but not because the game is fucking up. I'll change. I'll do a couple more. I'll do a couple more, and then if I still die, let me just try something else because this is so annoying. Oh, so the Levioso doesn't damage you. Makes sense. It's just they're not. they're not consistent. Yes, Avon. They're not consistent with what they're notifying me on and when they're not notifying me. Okay, I have to look at their movements and then parry most of the time because I don't know when the notification is gonna come, when it's not gonna come. Swish sound. Okay. It's just not consistent. I mean, better to not have any notification at all if it's not gonna be 100% consistent. It's just weird. You know what I mean? Look at that shit. We're not locked on anymore. I don't even know what that is. And look at that delayed reaction. This game is shit.
Care to try again?
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm ready now.
I like Harry Potter. I like the lore. I like the books. But this game, oh my god. It's making me hate it. I didn't change targets, game. Stop automatically changing my targets.
Act like a winner.
Leviosa! Stupid one! Come on! Descendo! Incendio! Leviosa! Potato! Stupefy!
Care to try again?
Thank you for the follow, Evan. Thank you. One last.
I'm ready now.
Very well.
It's so funny. It's so funny. You get hit, and then you kind of freeze like that, and then you're like, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's like you're thinking about it. Did I get hit? Did I get hit? Oh my god.
Descendo! That's all you got? Leviosa! Springo!
Are you gonna lock on or not? So bad. There you go. After 3 tries. Solo play. It's harder.
Care to try again?
One last.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck.
How long have I been on this fight? Hello, Ukul999. How you doing? Is that how you say it? Ukul? Something? I'm sorry, I'm sucking so bad in here.
There goes my wages. Potato!
Punch him in the face. You're so close. Punch him. Okay. I cleared one. Wait. Oh my god! Ah! No! No!
Care to try again?
That red shielder can combo. No! No! I hate those red... That... Attack multiple times. That little dude with the red shield always flanks me. He always flanks
I'm
me.
ready now.
Very well. Good
Okay,
luck out there.
I'm gonna have to deal with him first. Because he's always doing the flanking. The other ones they don't flank. See that? See that? See that? There you go. There you go.
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. That's all you've got? Incendio.
I hate that in this game, like
You're better than that. Fringo.
oh my god. They can do Incendio.
Care to try again?
Try going for them first since Incendio does damage over time. Oh, okay. The other guys, they use Incendio long range, but I can only do it like 2 feet out.
Yes, I'm
It's
ready
not
now.
fair.
Very well.
It's not
Good
fair.
luck out there.
They're sniping me with Incendio. Look at that. That's Incendio, right? Oh, that's Confringo, I think. Whatever that is.
Protego. Fringo.
Confringo, yes, it is.
Incendio.
Smack you in the face. Okay, I'm dead. It's just funny, the delayed reaction.
Care to try again?
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Wait.
Yes.
Can I maybe change gear or something? I guess I'm already rocking like good gear, to be fair. Maybe we should put the hood on. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, hello. Let's do it again.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
Shut up.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Maybe we did just need the hood on. I don't think that's good.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
You're better than that. Stupid one. Stupid one. Come on.
Oh, I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing it. The thing that you said. I hear it. Thank you for that.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
I hear it now. I hear
Good
it.
luck out there.
Okay. Wait, did I? Oh, it's 1-on-1 again. The dude is getting everything.
Confringo. Stupid. That's all you've got.
You're doing it, coach.
Stupid. Hey. Incentive.
No!
Protego.
What kind of angle is that? You just trying to fuck me over, game. Oh, come on!
Care to try again?
I actually did.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very,
Well, good luck out there.
very well alone. Pretty, yeah. Did alright.
Protego. Stupid.
Confringo.
Stupid one. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Come on. Stupid one.
Confringo.
Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one.
Nelly's getting everything. Nelly. Nelly. Oh, wrong timing. Okay. Yeah.
Let's try again.
Right.
Yes, I'm ready now.
All right. Shut up. The red ones. It's hard locking on. It's hard. I don't know how to tell this. I don't know how to say this properly to you guys. The lock on is shit.
Oh, there goes the way.
Where did you do?
Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Confringo. Stupid one. That's all you've got. Stupid.
Whoa. Ow.
Protego. Stupid. Accio. Lumos.
Don't do Lumos now.
Don't shy away now.
Out of the way. Ow. Talk to me again when you played Gundam Breaker Mobile. Is the lock on shit? Yeah, it's one of those games where the lock on has to be perfect. I mean Gundam, right? Lock on! Anything! Lock on to anything!
Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. You're better than that. Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo.
Ouch.
Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. There goes my wager. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Accio.
Ah!
Care to try
I
again?
can't not try again. I'm
Yes, I'm ready
sorry.
now.
I'm sorry.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy.
Don't shy away now.
Confringo.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy.
Oh, that combo. Yeah.
Leviosa. That's all you've got. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa.
Come on, bring it.
Oh!
Leviosa. Stupefy.
You're better than that.
You're being too aggressive. They're getting pot shots in while you're casting. Yeah.
Care to try again?
I'm trying to maximize the window that they're giving me. I think the maximum is 3 shots in between. Let's do that. Because I'm trying to go over 3 shots sometimes. That's why I'm getting hit.
Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
There goes my wager.
Stupefy.
Give him what for.
Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy.
Oh, that's stupid. Why am I inside the column?
Care to try again?
That's stupid. What?
Yes, I'm ready.
I don't know, like,
Very well.
guys,
Good luck
do you get damage while you're parrying? Like, if you don't do a perfect parry, do you get damaged? Because I feel like I still get damage when I do parry.
Leviosa. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Whoa.
Protego. Stupefy.
Come on. Fringo.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. That's all you've got. Stupefy.
Fringo.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Accio.
You really need to go after the red girl first. Her follow-up attacks don't trigger the parry prompt.
Care to
Okay,
try
okay.
again?
It's just so hard to target. It's just so hard to target.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Sometimes
Good
I
luck out
die
there.
just trying to target.
Confringo.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Fringo.
Stupefy.
You're better than that!
Incendio. Stupefy. Potato.
Come on.
Incendio. Stupefy.
There you go.
There goes my way.
Stupefy.
There you go.
Confringo.
Wow. Mid. Fuck. Forgot.
Incendio. Stupefy.
You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. Stop.
Incendio.
Oh no.
Stupefy. Potato.
There you go. Oh my god. I'd play with mouse at this point to help with aim. I'm close. I'm
Care to try
close.
again?
I'm close. Hopefully I do this before the
Yes, I'm ready
stream
now.
ends.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Okay, I'm close. I'm close.
Confringo. I'm the one.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
The combos on this dude.
Incendio.
Did you see that? I was quite close in my incendio. Still
Care to
didn't
try
work.
again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Incendio. Stupefy.
You're better than that!
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
Got him. Got him. Whoa!
Stupefy.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
That's gonna be in my nightmares. Good luck out there. Lock on! Lock on! Oh my god.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. 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 Levioso.
I'm just waiting for them because okay, I lost the. There you go.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Fringo.
Incendio.
Protego.
Thank you for the people who are still staying on the stream.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck
Okay.
out there.
At the end in there, I forgot the controls.
Confringo.
Incendio.
We need to be super close for that incendio to work.
Incendio.
Like that close.
Levioso.
Stupefy. Oh, there goes my way.
Stupefy.
Stupefy.
Protego.
Wait!
Incendio.
How did she survive that? She's not dead yet?
Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso.
Ouch. So much HP left? I thought she got no HP left.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I don't know what I was looking at.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio.
What the?
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Fringo.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Come on.
Stupefy.
Got him.
Protego.
Got him.
Stupefy. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Stupefy.
Got him.
There goes my way.
Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
That's all you've got?
Incendio.
Okay. She's definitely out, yeah?
Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
There you go.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio.
There you go.
Protego.
There you go. There you go.
Stupefy.
There you go.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
Waiting, waiting, waiting.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Waiting.
Stupefy.
Waiting.
Accio.
Whoa. 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 Waiting. Waiting.
Stupefy. Accio.
Waiting. Got him again. Okay. Take a shot. Okay, you're done. You're done. Whoa! Whoa!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
1v4, baby. 1v4. Woo!
What a victory! You've
Woo!
won the tournament!
Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
After 30 losses.
In the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang.
What is Durmstrang?
Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
What did I get? Oh, a garb. Wow. 80% of your stupefies were on shielded enemies. 1 win and 50 losses. You don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. It's so hard. It's so hard to stupefy and lock on to the right enemies. You don't know what you're talking about. Why is the controller not stopping the there you go. What? I know it doesn't work on shielded enemies, but what do you want me to do? Lock on to not shielded enemies? Now ask me how to do that. You flick the right stick, right? And what happens when I flick the right stick? What happens when I flick the right stick? Nothing happens when I flick the right stick. Not cast it. What do you want me to do? Oh my god. Shielding it at the right time is stupefy. You cannot not stupefy, JD. You cannot not stupefy. If you time the shield the right way, you cannot not stupefy. The only other way to not cast it is not shield it. Not shield. Don't shield. So meaning you're just gonna take it if you don't want to do stupefy, which I don't know if I want that. Why is the controller vibrating? Take the hit. Why is the controller vibrating? What is this? It's just continuously vibrating. Oh my god. Oh no. What is this? Close the game. Hopefully it's saved. Hopefully I don't need to do that. Ooh. Moving pig head. Ready to try again? Oh no. Okay. He's not there anymore, so I suppose we're done. And these guys are kind of like celebrating for some reason. Even though I beat her. I don't know. I don't know why you guys are celebrating. So, oh no, the map. Where do we go now? Quests. I think Hecate. Attend during the day. I think it is the day, right? It's the combat. I really want to like it. This is why I don't like buying games early. I want to give it like 1 year before I buy it normally, just so that I don't need to deal with all of this bullshit. The bugs, the bad mechanics and stuff. Normally they would have patched it out already. My god. Anyway, yeah. The lag. There is hella input lag. There is basically no target changes. It's so hard to change the target lock. Oh, we're gonna practice parrying. I'm not sure if it's the Elgato. Maybe I'll try to play it on my TV without the Elgato, and then we'll see what's what. But I have a feeling it is not the Elgato because I experienced no input lag in Returnal, and it has to be more noticeable in that game, right? Because it's more hectic. But I see no difference in that game.
Recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Okay.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most
Oh.
powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Disarming.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Okay, after this, we're gonna have to end the stream. Unfortunately, we don't have time for anything else. We took so much time in the 4v1. It could have been 4v2, yeah, but
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
okay. Let's try what's that again? Where's Expelliarmus? This one. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. So you can just end the fight right there, basically.
Expelliarmus. You seem to have the right end of the stick. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Lumos. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Okay. So, Expelliarmus, imagine the lag is because the game is too heavy for the PS5 and there's no issue if you have a beefy enough PC. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
That's the finisher. Lumos. There you go. Okay, that's good. Stop locking on. So yeah, Expelliarmus. That's it. That's it for now. I don't know if I can explore any more in here. Way.
I
Hello.
wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Project? Let's hear it first before I finish the stream.
With me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Just out with it. Yeah, this guy says. I've had some luck.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class.
Boggarts?
And, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Are you afraid of your own shadow too? The hood has physics.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose.
Ooh.
Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I mean, you'd have to admit, that's actually funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
Yeah.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
What is that?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore.
Let me guess, you want me to go there?
And bring back evidence that I could use
Yeah.
to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What should I expect?
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Why not just go in for real? Well, probably because he is a real coward.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
That better be money. That better be money, Duncan. If not, I'm gonna be calling you Puffskein Dunkeen your whole life.
Intriguing.
Okay, so I think that's that for now. Yeah. Like the evidence, like I don't know. I was half expecting for him to at least be brave enough to go in the place with me. Like I was thinking just come help me find the place. Yeah, don't call it proof if it's not real. I was half expecting for him to be like, "Can you find it for me? And then can we go in together? Cuz I'm kind of scared, but I want to fight this notion of me being a coward. So I'm actually going to go in there with you, but I'm going to go in there." But no, the dude was like, "Just get something in there for me. I'm going to pay you." Okay, so he is a coward for reals. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you everyone for sticking around. Even Reich, thank you very much for the raid. And thank you. He needs some milk. I'm gonna follow Evan. I think he's Filipino. Kind of looks Filipino. I'm gonna follow Evan. And yeah, thank you very much for following. For those who haven't already, please do so. You can also sub to support the channel. You are? Hello, Evan. Kamusta? Kamusta? Very happy to meet you. Hopefully, I don't know, we can do something. Hopefully we can do something in the future together as well as my other streamer friends. Um, just working now. Yeah, I muted the desktop because it's doing some sort of an echo sound in Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, I'll take you up on that. I'm probably gonna lose, but it's kind of enjoyable with friends. So yeah, I put it back on the desktop audio. I don't know if it's the Elgato because again, it's not doing it for Returnal. I don't have to do it for Returnal. The sound is alright, so I don't know. All fingers point to Hogwarts Legacy being kind of shit because again, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen for Returnal. Anyway, that is it. That is it for me for now. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we're gonna go back to Returnal, and yeah, thank you everyone. Appreciate all of you guys. So we also have a YouTube channel. So if you would be so kind to sub to my YouTube channel, and you can also join the team on Discord for the memes, for nerdy stuff, and just for talking to people, you know. And yeah, that's the sub if you want. Thank you very much. As always, I'm Coach Nyok, math teacher by day and game streamer by earlier in the day. Signing out. Bye bye and take care. Have a great rest of the day. Love you all. Bye bye.